XRio Converter formula writing. To write the XRio Converter file, it is necessary to get familiar with some concepts. To begin, load XRio Converter of 7SJ62 relay in Test Object window by clicking on 50 block in the path of 50/51 converter, setting group A and relay parameters section. On tree diagram of the XRio Converter file, parameters of the 50 block are displayed. Description of a block's specifications. By double-clicking on 50 block, the XRio parameter viewer window opens. You can find ID, name and description of a block in General Settings section. Also, it is possible to specify a comment and fire an ID in every block. In the Enabled section, you can see whether a block is enabled and if it is dependent on a formula. By clicking on the icon 3 dots option, XRio Formula Editor window opens. On the right side of this window, a formula is written for this block. References section includes ref enums and ref params section, and whether the 50 block is enabled depends on parameters and the enumerations added in this section. To add a parameter, click on plus option and select a parameter from the XRio tree diagram on the Add Ref Param window. Its details are displayed in the Details section. Details include name, ID, description, value, data type, ref param name, and ref enum name. Ref enums of this parameter are displayed in form of a tree diagram at the bottom of the page. By clicking on Add Ref Param and Add Ref Enum options respectively, the selected parameter and its ref enum are added to the References section. After adding the parameters to the References section, the formula should be entered on the right side by using the ID of the added parameters. Also, you can use the toolbar available on this page to write the formula. In the Results section, the final formula along with the type of acceptable data and the result of this formula are displayed. After writing the formula, you should click on Test option. If the formula is written correctly, a message saying test was successful is displayed. Description of a parameter's specifications. If you double-click on one of the parameters from the state column, for example, 50-3 pickup parameter, the XRio parameter viewer window opens. In the General Settings section, just like the block section's description, the same information such as foreign ID and ID are displayed, but this time for a parameter. In the Enable section, the activeness and inactiveness of the parameter are also expressed. The difference is that this time there are value properties and display properties sections as well. In the value properties section, the value of a parameter as well as its type and maximum or minimum allowed values are mentioned. Also, it is possible to depend the value of a parameter on another parameter by using the formula. In this case, its formula is displayed in the formula field, which is exactly similar to the block section. If the value of a parameter depends on another parameter, its cell is purple. In Display Properties section, the setting related to how the value of a parameter is displayed are set. In the unit field, the unit of the parameter, and in the digits after decimal field, the number of decimals displayed in the value field are specified. In the multiplier field, it is possible to specify a coefficient for the unit of the parameters. For example, if unit A is specified, by selecting coefficient K, this parameter is displayed in kilo amperes.